Boy, some more nervous moments in Monterey County after a fire reignited at a battery storage plant in Moss Landing that went up in flames last month. So you may remember it was on January 16th, a huge fire forced more than 1,200 people to evacuate because of dangerous smoke. While the new flare-up is under control, people who live in the area tell our Len Ramirez they still have questions about safety.
Monterey County fire crews brought this fire under control early this morning, but they have remained on scene here in case there are more flare-ups. Meantime, neighbors, after the second fire in about a month, are asking more questions than ever.
January 16th. This would say be 5:30.
Catherine Hannay still has the photo she took on her phone last month when the Vistra battery storage plant in Moss Landing blew up for the first time. Last night, she got the alert that the fire came burning back, though not as bad as before.
We had an alert from the county, and it was 11 o'clock. I was willing to go to bed, keep the windows closed. I wasn't going to go outside, and I'd wait till the morning.
It was an apparent reignition of the January 16th fire, which destroyed much of the battery storage facility and sent plumes of toxic smoke into the sky. The latest flare-up caused only light smoke, according to Monterey County officials who held a virtual news conference.
You know, if residents close by are concerned or they smell smoke, they can, if they'd like to keep their windows closed. If you must work outside and you smell smoke or you see smoke, and you may want to wear an N95 respirator, but for now, it looks like the situation is under control.
Environmental health officials say they are monitoring 24/7 and air quality readings are back to normal. Other officials say they are working with Vistra to de-link remaining batteries on site to avoid the risk of another fire.
I love batteries, but I would be happier if they stopped reigniting.
Eric Wessoff is a Moss Landing resident and a writer for Canary Media, which covers the renewable energy industry. He has questions on the effect of the recent fires on local wildlife at the nearby Elkhorn Slough and on fruit such as strawberries, which are grown on fields surrounding the plant.
I'm a firm believer that batteries are an important part of the future grid. The energy storage is something that will help clean up the grid and make it more efficient. So batteries are important. But Vistra and the whole battery industry has themselves a bit of a PR nightmare on their hands.
Although Vistra does have a private firefighting crew on site at all times, Wessoff says they and all battery companies need to update firefighting technology to keep up with the latest battery technology to make sure the plants and staff and their neighbors are safe.
Testing done after last month's fire revealed heavy metals were found in nearby wetlands, and some residents are suing the facility for failing to take safety measures and comply with updated standards.